welcome. Let me bring you over to the Cuppa Barista Academy, where I will also show you a segment of what we actually do during this barista training. Now, I'll actually bring you over to our espresso bar area. Okay, this is my colleague Ian. Okay, today for this particular segment, he will be showing us how to make two very simple drinks. One of which will be a latte, coming with a latte art, and another one will be an espresso macchiato. And what we will do different here is actually we will show you in a very slow motion step of the step by step of actually brewing a good cup of coffee and what actually is behind the bar, right? So I will leave it to Ian. What actually happened here is that you will see in the video that Ian is actually cleansing or wiping dry the portafilter. Okay, this is to ensure that there's no presence of water or leftover coffee inside. Of which it's very important to get a good cup of coffee that you actually freshly grind the beans. Okay, so now you can see that in this movement, we're actually grinding the coffee beans. Okay, so you can see that this is actually the benchmark that we set for professional baristas, to have a slightly small mountain on top of the portafilter, and then of which we will actually do the other art of grinding, which is actually called leveling. So we are leveling the coffee bean and removing the excess back into the chamber. Okay, this is being practiced worldwide in terms of as a professional barista. Okay. Then the next important part of brewing a coffee before we actually start to brew is to add in the level, the body strength. Approximately it's about 20 kg of weight applied in order to ensure that the coffee is perfectly inside the portafilter, and to know whether or not it is perfect, the coffee bean the cake will actually not overturn. This is to prove that the coffee bean was inside the right the weight. The next thing we do before we brew is that we actually preheat the group head and also to cleanse off of any coffee leftover, and it's immediate brewing after inserting the portafilter inside. So what we are trying to get here is a very good shot of espresso. Normally a very good shot of espresso is within the time frame of 25 to 30 seconds. Okay, and what you see visually apart from the timing is that you can just take a look at the layer of crema on top. That's called a coffee crema, and this has to be present to show that the coffee is fresh. So this is actually one indication for a consumer in Singapore to know whether coffee is fresh or not. There have to be a crema on top of the coffee, right? The next thing we do, of course, is actually to froth milk. Okay, the art of frothing is also very much important. The experience of a barista normally is also based on how well he froth the milk. Okay, so what we are trying to get out of this milk frosting is we are putting in pressure inside. We are trying to get the coffee into the right temperature of 170 Fahrenheit. So what actually happens here is that barista will give a slight tang to basically make the surface of the milk as shiny and as smooth as possible. So you can see from the simple basic of just knocking, you break the big micro bubbles to smaller one from the big air bubbles. Espresso macchiato means is to actually mark something on top of a foam. So this is what we are going to do right now. We are actually putting in foam on top of an espresso, and this is actually one of the drink look forward by expats and also the tourists. And again, the mark of a good espresso, apart from the visual effect, the mark of a good espresso is that when you drink it, the milk or the foam is supposed to complement well with the espresso, so giving the end result of a very nice and creamy coffee. Okay, and then again for visual effect, just to please the consumer before it goes into before he drink it, it's actually to just add some another form of latte art, which is actually called etching.